guys, welcome back to another video from Nicfitliving. Food prep. I get really excited and then sometimes I really can't be bothered. It is definitely one of those things that when I finish food prepping, I am so thankful for doing it, because when I come home from a long day at work, I know that my food is there and ready and I don't even need to bother trying to work out what I'm gonna eat for that day. And most importantly, it keeps me and my health goals on track. So I just thought I would show you what I food prepped for this week. My boyfriend always tells me that I eat very interesting things and combinations. So usually when I do food prep, there are a couple of guidelines which I always try to follow. Number one, it is usually gluten-free and dairy-free. Number two, it is jam-packed full of vegetables. I absolutely love vegetables. And number three, of course, it's healthy for you.
Hello, it's me again, back with another voiceover. We're going to start by cooking the quinoa. Usually with the ratio, it's 1:1. So I've got 1 cup of quinoa and 1 cup of water. And in a separate pan, I'm going to be using some peas and a can of corn. I also poured down a little bit of coconut oil there as well, and a bag of frozen spinach. And I'm just going to mix this all through until everything defrosts. Coming back to my quinoa, I'm going to have this on high heat for a couple of minutes. And I'm going to leave that on there until all the water has evaporated. I'm now going to start lightly flavoring my vegetables. So I've added in there some garlic powder, some salt, and some onion powder. I'm only lightly flavoring my vegetables because I'm going to be pairing it with some sauce. Now that all the water has evaporated from the quinoa, I'm going to add just a little bit more water and then take it off the heat. So I decided just to add a little bit more salt, just to add more flavor to these vegetables. And I'm done with these guys. Moving on to the sauce, I'll be using a block of tofu and a cup of basil. I'm going to break up the tofu block just so that it makes the breaking down process a lot easier in my food processor. And I'm also going to be adding some salt, some garlic powder, and a drizzle of olive oil. Oh, and of course, some nutritional yeast. At this point, I wasn't so sure how liquidy this sauce was going to be, so I just decided to add a little bit more olive oil into there just so that it could start mixing really well together, and also some water. Here is the texture, looking nice and smooth. And now it's time to assemble. Now I'm not really too sure what to call this dish, but it's very high in protein and I really enjoyed eating it every single time I've pulled it out of the fridge. I also added a sprinkle of chili flakes on top just to give it a little more flavor and color, I guess. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. So that's Nicfitliving signing off.